I don't doubt us and our capacity for verbiage. I feel like that'll.
We can talk.
We won't lack.
That. All right, everybody.
Oh, jeez.
We are
yes,
live.
I know. She's live. I would got it. Not us and our capacity for verbiage. Ooh.
Oh,
double sound. That's you.
No. All right, everybody. It is me. Look at that. And I already went in and I had shut it off beforehand. Oh, well, anyways, we're good now. All right, welcome, everybody. Guess what? Can you guys believe? Here we are. Happy New Year, Jocelyn. 2022. So this is Jocelyn and I's first check-in
of the year.
And I have to say, I'm a little bit nervous, Jocelyn, because I've seen you posting on Facebook and on Instagram. You've got this, close-up shot of something really cool and squishy looking, and you're all excited about, yes, I can't wait. And I'm thinking, oh, crap, this is going to make me look bad tonight.
It was more like in a panic early this afternoon. I went, oh, my God, I don't have an Instagram post today. Well, I can't show my progress on this up close. Well, okay. I'm already here. Let's post everywhere.
So Nikki is here and Jen is here. Oh, hey, Karen. Okay, Karen. So look at this. So look at the, wait, no.
Look at what?
Look at this.
Anything.
And this is where I need a drum roll. Perfect. Awesome drum roll. Okay. Look at this.
Is that an FO?
It is. It is not one that I did for the challenge, though.
That's fine.
But
I'm currently wearing the sweater I knit in a month in November. So I am also wearing an FO that has nothing to do with the challenge.
And we are on track.
Oh, yeah. We're doing great, guys.
We're awesome. But look at this. This is Nikki's hat. This is Chronicles.
Oh, is that Chronicles 2?
Yes, Christmas Chronicles 2 beanie.
I have a dark chocolate bar.
You have a chocolate bar. Well, that's exciting. I know, poor Nikki. I totally should have messaged you and told you how much I love the hat, because she messaged me a couple of nights ago and she's like, oh, Louise, do you need some help? Or because I hadn't shown a finish anywhere, because I hadn't posted it on Instagram, because I saved it and I showed it on my Monday night New Start Monday Knits. I showed it a couple of weeks ago on the Fiber Friends, but look at it, isn't it?
It looks good.
Stunning.
It looks so good.
I love it. I love it.
So good.
And it
Why did I not full screen us?
Full screen us. Do you want to do that?
I do. That way I can see you.
Oh, well, you want to see the hat. Okay, why?
I want to see the hat.
I know, you don't want to see me. You just want to see the hat. I know, look at this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, okay. Shall we do a recap?
And to pull our sleeves up. Getting serious in here. Ugh.
Shall we do
I made extra long sleeves with thumb holes.
Yeah.
What do? Shove them up around my elbows, like everything I wear. Why? Why do I make the bottom half of a sleeve? I don't know. I don't know, guys.
All right. Well, let's say hi to everybody. I'll say, oh, Alice is here. We've got lots of people joining. I'm feeling some pressure, Jocelyn. So Alice is here. Catherine is here. Amber, Stephanie, Anne, Sherry.
Oh my.
Diana.
Oh, well, I told her she was on vacation. She better be in chat.
She's here. She's here. So hey, everybody.
May have given marching orders this week.
So happy vacation, Diana. That's awesome.
Well, she's working, but she's still here in the province till Saturday. So.
Oh, well, that's exciting. That's exciting.
Going places isn't really an option right now. So.
No, are you guys kind of in? I don't want to say lockdown, but restricted.
Those of us with a brain cell to spare are staying home and are trying to stay healthy. Those of us without a brain cell to spare are not, and it is what it is. I got official word from my doctor today that I'm allowed 2 people once my booster is done, and I get my booster shot tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know. I know a few people getting theirs tomorrow, so that's good.
What did you freak out for, Kat?
All right. So, do you remember what your challenge projects were?
Yes, because I'm no longer moving offices, moving apartments, moving houses, or changing my entire lifestyle. They got separated from everything else and got put somewhere that is their own space. So I could remember what it was I was supposed to be working on around the 15th of the month when I freaked out and realized I hadn't done anything yet.
Totally right on course.
Right, I am in my groove. I don't know what that groove is, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And this is what we're doing. So, okay.
Okay, so give everybody a recap, because now I said I was going to have 3 finishes.
You said 3. You said 3 with FO behind afterwards. You said 3 finishes, 3 FOs.
I get excited.
Oh no, sorry, I lost your sound for a bit there.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so how many projects did you say did you have 3 as well?
I had 2.
You had 2. Okay, now one was the
sumo underwear.
Yeah, so were we calling it the diaper sweater? Because that's all I could think about all month long. And what was
I showed it to Diana and she's like, I don't get it. How is it a vest? I don't get it. How is it a vest? I showed her the picture of the Ome vest, which is the pattern picture that it's good. She's like, oh, it's a vest.
That's the real name.
Ome vest. Yeah, Ome vest. Yeah.
And what was your other project?
My cocoon cardigan. My fall colored cocoon cardigan.
Yes. Okay, so mine were my Christmas socks, Eric's Christmas blanket, and your crocheted
hot pot.
Hot holder.
Yeah, pot holder.
Yeah, pot holder. Yes. Okay, so
I need to make myself more of those. They're so dang handy.
Okay, so since I've got 3, I'm going to go first.
Yes.
Eric's Christmas blanket.
Yes.
Done.
Spoiler alert, we already know it's done.
Come on, don't take my thunder. This is still supposed to be exciting. Eric's blanket, all done. But the best part about it was done. It was done, I think, December 23rd.
That's amazing.
I didn't have to, stay up till midnight. I wasn't up late. It was done. All the ends wove in.
You cannot clean those socks enough. They're on my feet.
It was awesome. So anyways, so there's my first project. It was done, gifted. It was great. I loved it.
Eric loves it.
He loved it. He was happy. He had a moment of panic, eye rolling, and oh my God, when he, opened the bag and felt the yarn, he's like, oh no, he's like, this is yarn. I'm like, no, but it's already knit, right? And he pulled it out. He's like, oh, it's a blanket.
Yeah.
He doesn't get finished projects very often, right? So this is a new experience for this young man.
My niece likes to show up when I'm half done a project and put it on and go, oh, I like this. Can it be mine when it's finished? And I go, sure. She knows better than to ask for a date as to when said item will be finished. It will just show up at the house at some point. I've got a cowl sitting here for her father-in-law to pick up on his way home one day if he ever manages to have 20 seconds of spare time to rub together with his job to take home to her, because I will not wear a pink sparkly cowl, but she will.
Really?
I'm not into baby pink, white, sparkly cowls. They don't look good on my skin tone, but they look good on hers. So
well, then that's good. Yeah, probably not my first choice either.
Okay, not for my skin. No.
I got one project done. So yes, I'm happy. So we'll move on. Blankets over, done with. We'll carry on. So tell us, which one is this, cocoon or Ome?
We're gonna talk Ome because everybody loves a pair of sumo underwear.
Yeah,
we're not a pair of sumo underwear anymore. Or we're one hell of a onesie. I'm not sure, with no legs. Like I don't know. But I was somewhere in the white. I was somewhere down here in the white. I hadn't even made it to my second color yet. So there was a lot left to knit. Guys, this is the middle. This is the back piece. It's the back piece. It's where your arms go. Pulls.
And that front part flips, like the gray flips over, and is that like the shawl collar?
It does this. So your arms go through here, through the holes.
And then the gray flips over, and that's like around your neck.
Yep, and around your person to make the vest.
Good. I can visualize that now.
Yeah, so it's a lot easier for people to visualize now that it's off the needles, and it was over 300 stitches when I bound this off. I was a serious bind up. It's a serious bind up, guys.
I just have to say, I noticed in the chat, Amber said a little while ago, she's like, Jocelyn's going to start stripping soon.
Well, I got to put it on. So yes.
You do? Okay. I can totally see.
I can get my arm on the other hole.
How that works.
With miles of hair.
That's pretty amazing that somebody.
I'm also bunched up. It's awkward. It's not been washed or blocked yet. So we're still like, I need to flip my collar.
It is nice.
But I need to wash and a block. So it's meant to be worn in the summertime. Yeah. So it's a racer back, open, just cardi.
I love it.
Yeah, so I can wear it with my short sleeve t-shirts and stuff. So I need to wash and block because we're not at our finished size dimensions because this is gotta grow still. Yeah, so I'm a little stiff back up in here because I'm not washed and I'm not blocked yet. Yeah. But the vest.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, hold on. Let's look at all the comments here because I'm sure people are going ooh and ah and fantastic.
Well, and I need to block the curl that's happening, and I think I've got enough white. I might crochet the edge around the armhole section.
Oh yeah.
To stabilize it a little bit. Otherwise it's going to roll over under time all the time. But this is cotton. Like it's so squishy. Like from that photo, like, would you believe this is 100% cotton? It's 24/7 cotton by Lion Brand.
It didn't look like that in the picture.
It doesn't look like cotton in the picture. It doesn't really feel like cotton either. It's just got this beautiful squish factor to it, but it is cotton. But yeah, I need to wash and block this because like they're supposed to be like that.
It's great.
And we're a little smooshed at the moment, but I had all 300 and some odd stitches on a shorter cord. So I was very glad to bind this off because
it's nice. It's really, really nice. And I love those shades, the colors, like it's super wearable, go with everything, throw it on.
Well, I have a lot of really, really, really violently colored summer dresses and I like my violently colored summer dresses. So the blue, gray, monochromy kind of like the softer palette for the vest was because I have one pair of black capris. All of my other capris are patterned. Like all of my tops might be plain, but all my bottoms and my skirts and my dresses are all like I'm wearing a dress today. They're all patterned. All patterned.
That's nice.
So this will go well with a bunch of them. So, and I got it done, and that was not an insignificant amount of knitting.
No,
considering where I was.
That's it. Yeah, you did great.
We did there was a lot of knitting.
That is awesome.
I was working on it while Diana was over.
Yay. Okay, so let's see. So, Nikki says Josh called it underwear. Amber says underwear tank.
Underwear tank. It might ominously go down as Sumer underwear tank, like vest for the rest of its life, and that's fine. I'm comfortable with that. I have meat mittens. I mean, I'm not going to judge.
Sherry says she can totally see it now. I know, like once you're right, once it's off the needles, I could envision the racer back and the armholes and how it was all going to work. Because last month I was like, yeah, I don't have a friggin' idea how this
like I was showing Diana and she wasn't getting it and she wasn't getting it. So then before we went shopping on the 3rd, we were looking at patterns and stuff. I was like, okay, here, this is what the vest looks like when it's done. She's like, oh, now it makes sense.
Now you get it. Right.
Which is totally fair because it's a weird construction. I love how this thing was constructed. Like it flowed so nicely. Oh, so happy with its construction.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So happy with its construction. Yeah.
Yeah, Sherry says she loves it. Nikki loves it. Jen says it's gorgeous. What a great wardrobe staple for sure.
Which is what I wanted. So
yeah,
with vests and things, I want stuff that I can wear with multiple outfits. So
yeah.
And I have leftover cotton. So I mean that's why I'm like, hey, I need to make myself some hot pots because I've got some white too. So more hot pots need to be in my life.
That would be good.
I ordered 6 balls of 24/7 cotton from Lion Brand to do this, and I have leftovers in each of the colors. Just one ball left over, but I do have leftover the second ball. And I made the medium large.
Very good.
Could you please make up your mind? You're either at the feed or you're not.
Are you being like beckoned, like tapping, like saying, hey, don't forget me?
No, she will lie on my feet, then she'll get up and go somewhere else. And then she'll come back down and lie on my feet, but she changes which side she wants to lie on. And I leave a blanket under the computer desk. So she's got somewhere soft to lie on while we record. Because Diana can tell you she's here. If I'm recording, she is in this office. she'll sleep on the floor on a blanket if I've got a nice blanket down for her. So I do,
Yeah.
but then she sprawls because she's a 20-pound cat. So then we take over all of the foot space under the computer desk. So then I'm fighting for foot space, and then she snores because she's sleeping.
Well, of course. And the whole while she's just thinking, why are you here in my space?
Exactly. Never mind that if I wasn't here, she'd be in whatever room I'm in, consuming space right next to me and then getting mad at me for being in her space, even though I have relocated.
This is exactly how it goes. Exactly how it goes.
I love her. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh, so, okay, look at us. So we're off. Look at this. Both of us starting off the night with a finish.
I get to mark off a square on my bingo card.
Ka-ching.
Yeah, since I have 3 of them this year. Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about that later on. So let's do all of our projects, and then we can talk about like New Year's goals, bingo cards.
I don't have enough whips on the go. This is my problem. Going to be casting on with wild abandon the next few weeks, guys.
Oh, do it. Just do it.
When I can get needles, I need to order some needles.
Yeah, I need to recoup some needles from some projects. Okay, so my second project.
I'm with you. I'm fishing out my second project.
So let's talk Christmas socks.
Which apparently also has a straw in it. Cool.
Oh.
I don't know when that happens.
You always need a spare one of those, right? Sure. So my Christmas socks. Yes. I have now officially started a trend 2 years in a row, not getting my Christmas socks done in the Christmas season. But
I wound yarn for Christmas socks. It's sitting in the window. Well,
so you're
just out of reach. I didn't even cast them on. I have the needles and everything ready to go. Didn't actually cast on the socks. And then a mysterious person, who Erin will still not tell me who it is, gifted me 2 skeins of Erin Christmas colorway sock yarn sets. I said, what? I didn't even cast it. So now I'm like, okay, I gotta get through these 3 skeins of Christmas socks, and they need to be socks. I love Erin socks as socks. Mostly because I signed up for her sock club again this year because her colors are too nice not to. So I have more sock skein yarn coming my way every month.
That is not a problem. Well, and except you got to knit it at some point.
I mean, it's a double whammy. It's Star Trek themed this year, and I grew up on Star Trek.
That's right.
Huge for me. But I saw her inspo photo for the Celestial Temple, and oh my god, it's so pretty. Like, oh, those are your inspo colors. Even if I didn't like Star Trek, I would need to own that. Okay, cool. Just.
Oh, Amber says I should send you some needles.
Since I gave Diana all of my currently not in use Knitter's Pride needles because I am so over being aggravated by the cord, I am hardcore replacing to Chow Goo right now because the cord, I'm done with the cord. I can't handle it anymore. So I literally gifted her all the ones that aren't currently in projects, and I have to do another Yarn Canada order for stuff for our gifts to ourselves for our 5th anniversary this year is a wood item. So I'm buying myself a new birch swift with a clamp. So when I do that order, I will order some extra needles. So I'll start replacing the needles I gave her, and the other ones she's going to inherit from me as they come off projects. Because I'm done. The Chow Goo cord is so nice. It's so stable, and I don't bend it because I bend the Knitter Pride cords because I hold stuff so tightly, and it doesn't feel tight to me, but it is quite secure that I'm damaging the cords quite heavily. So it is not uncommon for me to break a Knitter's Pride needle within a couple of years.
Well, then,
the Chow Goos I haven't broken yet, so.
Well,
I don't want to put my sweater back on because I got another thing.
Okay. Okay, then I'll show my Christmas sock really quick.
Yeah.
My sock. Did you guys catch that? My Christmas sock.
Sock. Yeah. Singular.
So I have one done. It is done. I was trying to get home from work like a little bit early. And Kitchener stitch it because that's all I have left to do is Kitchener stitch. So I'm calling it done.
It's done. You'll be done before you go to bed tonight. It's done.
That's right. So it's almost done. It's close enough to done, right? So look, this is the one I did that magic heel.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so
So
good.
it's kind of
This is why we're full screen, so I can see what's going on.
Yep. So you can see my ribbing is right there.
Yeah.
Somebody left me a message when I first started these, like going back in November, and about the magic heel, and they had given me some kind of measurements. Anyways, so what I did my cuff and my leg is roughly, I forget what it is, 6 or 7 inches. So the normal length I would do my leg.
Mhm.
Then I did the magic heel, so the ribbing part. And I think she said to do it for 4.5 inches, but I don't know. I kept looking at my leg and holding it up, kind of going around my heel. So I did it for 4 inches.
Okay.
And honestly, that's because where I hit the wall and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I've done enough ribbing. I'm going to carry on. I'm like, I think this, so I don't know exactly how far it's supposed to go around the heel. Probably somebody's going to be telling me in the comments that maybe I went too far, not far enough. I don't know, but this is what it is. Did another.
Does the sock fit? Is it
Well,
comfortable to wear?
I think so. I put it on. I haven't tried it on since I did my toe decreases, but I was trying it on a few times the last couple of nights.
Mhm.
And actually, my first thought was I was a little worried that without the gut, like the gusset, those extra stitches for the gusset, I was worried that it would be really snug to get on.
Yeah.
But I think that time when I tried it on, my needles were a little too close to the heel, and that's what was making it tight. So
Yes.
it feels like it is better that there is still enough stretch. So I think it should fit. I hope well, I guess it'll fit.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be good. So
I've been looking at top-down short row heels because, oh, do I not want to do a heel flap and gusset. I am so not interested in a heel flap and gusset.
see, and I find I have a really high instep. So a heel flap and gusset fits me better than most socks. So
Which makes sense. I have a flat foot. I've a very, very low arch. So
yeah. See, and this is the year, right? You guys, some of you guys have already heard me talk about this, right? That this is the year of socks for me.
I know. Did you see my comment? You're like, I'm going to do 12 socks. I'm like, well, it's better than my decision. I'm going to do 12 sweaters.
I would love to do a sweater a month. And you know what? And really and truly, a sweater a month is doable. It is doable. Yeah. I am not going to make zipping it. I am not.
Don't do socks and sweaters at the same time. That's a level I won't go to.
You are not dragging me into this.
No. Do your 12 socks. You did 6 last year. You only got to do six extra ones. Totally doable.
6 done. That totally blew my mind that I had got 6. I had no idea I had finished 6 pairs of socks. So it was a very happy surprise to see that. Good. But and 1 sock done. 1 sock done. Yeah, I have to say though, has anybody done this magic heel? When I first started it, I thought, oh, this is slick, like no turning the heel, no thinking, no counting, no looking, no paying attention, just ribbing on and on. But then as I was doing this 4 inches of ribbing, I like repetitive. I like garter stitch, like Eric's blanket. I could have knit it twice as big. I loved it. But doing this ribbing, I don't know. I found the heel. I was like, oh my word, this is going on forever and ever. And I never feel that way. And I actually missed that excitement of turning the heel and seeing it take shape. I kind of missed that.
You're preaching to the choir, but everybody and their dog knows I don't like ribbing.
So see, and ribbing typically does not bother me. But I think it was just because I missed the heel, like seeing the pieces come all together. And this just seemed, I don't know, kind of weird. I know. But it was fun. I mean,
on the flip side, I'll weave in ends and sew together pieces for hours. It doesn't stress me out. I don't do it because I'm lazy, but it's not because I'm avoiding the task. I'm just like, sure. I mean, it's something that's got to get done. It doesn't drive me nuts nearly as bad as it does other people. So I feel like that's my trade-off because I don't Sewing's fine. Sewing things together is fine, and weaving in ends is fine. But ribbing, oh my God, do I not
See,
want to rib?
I would definitely rib over weaving and ends. That's like, again, yeah, I will.
No.
I do it at the very last possible moment, but,
No.
Okay, so let's check into the comments here.
Absolutely. It also
Mostly
gives
because
me
I
a
have
chance
to read these because I'm getting all kinds of comments on my sock.
Uh-huh.
So let's go. So, oh, Alice says you guys have to try the Inside Out Kitchener, my tutorial I posted today. Oh, okay, okay. We'll have to go look at that. That is very exciting. So somebody said that, oh, I think it was Sherry said, yes, you are ready for next year with your sock, your Christmas sock all wound and ready to go.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to start it shortly. It's just going to take half a year to do.
Oh, Audrey says, so she has a pair of socks done and working on Grinch socks. That sounds kind of cool.
Okay.
Diana says she appreciates the needle donation.
I'm trying to talk her into casting on more things. So I'm giving her needles so that they're there so she can cast on more things in the larger sizes too, like 5mm, 6mm, 7mm. So she can do the bulky sweater she wants to do.
Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. Yes, Stephanie's saying I should just start saying, yes, these socks are my Christmas 2022. They're this coming year's. So yep. I'm not late. I'm just ahead of the game.
You're early.
I'm early. That's right. Hi, Diane. Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, so Alice, we'll have to check out the Inside Out. Okay, I'll have to go check that out.
Absolutely.
Oh, Sally's here. Oh, yeah, Sally's got a fantastic idea. She says, try DK socks.
They would go faster, but I got to put them in shoes.
Yeah, you're right, Sally. I would though. Who was it? I saw that one of our yarn shop, Woolen Silk, maybe. They're not quite a local yarn shop, but they're a couple hours away from us. And I think it was them that had posted some like regular sock yarn and 4-ply and 6-ply sock yarn. So Sally, you may be onto something there. Oh, and Amber says, Sally, she still get them done in January. Probably, right? Because I'd procrastinate.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Listen, procrastination is the fine art of putting off things till tomorrow. And I mean, I'm excellent at it. It's a hard one skill. It took me forever to get here.
Oh, Susanna's here and Rita's here. Hey,
oh, goodness. All sorts of people.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Alice says she doesn't see the magic heel holding up as long. That's kind of been my thought too. I am just such a diehard for the heel flap because it's double thickness and I don't know.
Is it because you don't think it'll last that long or because it's not your favorite go-to heel? So until you make them and wear them, you don't actually know how they're going to wear for your feet and how you wear them.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like I have full-on hand knit socks that have no nylon and they last just as long as the ones with nylon.
Really? For you, they do. Okay.
Now, it might also be because I'm knitting Kevlar when I knit socks.
Oh.
They are sturdy dudes.
They're tight. Well, yeah, you knit so tight. That could be. That's a good thing for socks.
There's very little friction going on, and where I wear out socks isn't going to necessarily be where you wear out socks, because I wear out socks at the bottom of my foot through simple wear and tear, and that when I stand on my heel. So I stand on the back of my foot and all of my weight goes down through my ankle so that my feet are pretty loosey-goosey at the front. So I don't ever wear out my toes or the bridge of my foot. I'm always wearing out that bottom of my heel. Yeah. Because that's where I walk and the most friction happens.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, so I'm seeing here, oh, Rita's headed to bed. Well, that's okay, because that's
late for Rita.
She's really, really late, yeah. Hi, Christy. So Christy said she did not enjoy the magic heel either. She feel like a heel flap and gusset. Oh, Christy, yes, she says, I feel like a heel flap and gusset is magic.
This is where I'm the mock short row. Now that I've been making the mock short rows, I am mock short row all the way. Like I'm going to find a top-down short row heel and I'm going to figure out if I can make it a mock short row because I love how that fits my heel. and I love it in garter, which gives me that extra depth
Oh, yeah,
at the
yeah,
back of my
yeah.
foot where I'm standing. I
See,
love
and
it.
I think you hit on that exact thing, right? It is just whatever works best for you. So it's
Yeah.
so many options. Like we're so lucky to have options
Oh,
we can just
tons,
try.
tons. Of
And that's what I thought this year. I'm going to try my 12 socks and I'm going to try different heels because
Mhm.
I have always been like a diehard heel flap and gusset, but
Mhm.
I've done short rows, but you keep talking about this mock shop, blah, blah, blah.
Mock
Yeah.
short row.
What she said. And so I'm going to try that and see, because you're right, because you don't know until you try it.
Now I'm going to try a heel flapping gusset at some point. Yes. Right now, my first pair of cuff down socks are on the needles. We're going to try that first because I have always exclusively done toe up. I will reverse patterns so that they are toe up for me because I prefer toe up. So I'm going to try cuff down because I've never done that before. Am I a fan of cuff down? I don't know. Probably not because I'm more comfortable with toe up, but I'm going to try. But I'm not going to put toe down lace pattern plus a short heel flap and gut. I had to take one of those out.
I find
take one of those out. One of those had to go.
Yeah, I mean, you can totally do heel flap and gusset toe up. It's just I find finding the sweet spot, knowing how long to do your foot, a little trickier to do the heel flap and gusset that way. It's easier going cuff down.
Yeah, which is totally fine. It's just what I'm used to. So a lot of it isn't that the other way is wrong. It's just it's not what I'm used to.
Exactly.
And we are creatures of habit. So
well, exactly. And I find however you learned how to do socks, that kind of is your go-to most of the time. And until you try it another way, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, now I like the other. So I just like switching it up every once in a while, just for some variety.
Trying new stuffs. Try new stuffs. So I know I was showing Diana crochet garments and she's like, oh, those have to happen. Like, yes, crochet garments.
You got all kinds.
All kinds.
Oh, okay. So let's see here. Jen also says she made a pair of magic heel socks for her 3-year-old granddaughter. They actually fell down on her more than a regular sock heel. Yeah, so we'll just see. I mean, I kind of went into knitting this magic heel a little leery, thinking a heel is a heel and it's there for a reason, right?
Well, and you're going to use socks differently than the 3-year-old's going to.
So yeah, so I thought I'm going to try it, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, well,
I use socks differently than I did when I was 3. So
yeah, so we'll see. Audrey says she loves heel flap and gusset. Oh, but butterfly heel is a nice one.
Ooh, I'll have to try that. I like butterflies so much I have them tattooed on me.
Oh, well, then you got to try this heel.
I got to try that heel.
So Sam says, Sam, you're stressed. Okay, Sam typed, I'm stressing, but I'm hoping she meant I'm starting a corner to corner seed stitch baby blanket.
It might be a bit too soon to stress it if you've just started it.
I know. I'm thinking she's just starting it. So because there's no stressing allowed. Oh, Crafty Chemist Autumn, how are you? Sabrina, hello, ladies.
Hey, people jumping in. Awesome.
Oh, Sabrina says she wants to try the magic heel for her hubby and her son. So
yeah, some people might love it. You might not be one of them. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like anything else.
And I would say if somebody is not casting on a socks or is afraid to knit socks because of the heel, then do the magic heel. If that gets you in the mode of sock knitting, then do it. Go for it, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about my fail.
Your fail. Okay, then I got to come back here. Let me say this real quick before I lose it.
Yeah.
Sherry says, Jocelyn, just do the same mock short row heel for top down. So she says there's no flipping it, just do the exact same process.
That sounds great because top down plus lace plus Kitchener plus heel flapping. I just occurred to me I'm gonna have to Kitchener a toe, and I've never Kitchenered any toe ever in my life. I've never Kitchenered. I've been knitting for years. I've never Kitchenered. I've never needed to. There's never been an application for it where a 3-needle bind off wouldn't be better.
Don't stress about it because Kitchener stitching is easy. It's easy. So this is your fail. It doesn't look like a fail.
I got it. Okay, so I got the back piece done. So the bulk of it is crocheted.
This is the cocoon.
This is the cocoon. Also bunched up and not washed or blocked. So we are not open and we're stuck halfway down my back. We look great, guys. Ugh, we deal with things. So I'm sewn. I got my flappies, but I'm not done because I don't have my hem yet. So I need to do my hem detailing, which is going to be in a dark forest green, and my sleeve detailing, which will be in a dark forest green. So I haven't fully decided, like when I wear it and I walk around with it, because this is how I make decisions. I put it on at this stage and go, do I want this or do I want this? It's very scientific in here, people.
That's the perfect way, right? Because you can't, then you get a good visualization and
of what I'm looking for. Like, do I just want the little sleeve, so it just is this little cuff and we're here, or do I want a longer sleeve, knowing I'm going to push it up a bunch of the time anyway, and I can pull it down and it's a longer sleeve and I can leave the house with it. Because the longer sleeve when you're outside, because if it's warm enough that you're pushing your sleeves up, I've taken it off so it doesn't leave the house with me.
Yep, good point.
And it's my lightweight jersey fabric cardigans that I wear in the summer, that I wear for most of the podcasts, are my acrylic stretchy sweaters, because there's no weight to them at all. Those are my summer sweaters. I wear those all year round. This is a summer dress. I'm wearing it. It's January. So I'm not sure if I want to do like a full sleeve or just the Louise sleeve, or if this is good enough and I'm done. I haven't decided.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of like it just the way it is.
So I don't know. So I was like, that's it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to talk to everybody about it because I do love crowdfunding. Sourcing, talking. I like other people's opinions. It helps define mine. Maybe it's just a fault of the fact I'm a Pisces and I'm easily influenced that way. But here we are. Thank heavens I have a really strong first name.
Well, let's see what everybody's saying.
So I don't know.
Listen, Stephanie, this is a sock comment. Stephanie says she started her first sock top down. Seems like it might be easier, so I went with that. Stephanie, I agree. I find having taught beginner, like people who have never knit socks before, both ways, people get it easier going cuff down for their first sock.
Unshocking news, the person who does everything backwards found toe up easier the first time around.
So yeah, I think if you're a confident knitter, you're going to be able to do it both ways, but
so I don't know. I don't know if I should call it done. I don't know if I should add the dark green. I don't know. I don't know, peoples. But I have made some decisions on taking up the last of the weight this year. So while these won't change size, stupid bastards, the rest of me in theory should get smaller.
See, well, okay, so I think Nikki wants you to just knit more. So she says do a 3/4 sleeve, just past the elbow. Sherry says I like it the way, I just like it at a cup. Amber says I like it. I love it the way it is. Yeah, I love it the way it is too. Do you even need to put a cuff on it? Like, can you just leave it?
I could just leave it.
See, I kind of like it just the way it is.
Yeah. If I wanted to have a slightly more finished detail, like if I pull it up here, it's still on me. If I wanted to finish off the grannies, because this is just a giant granny rectangle that I've turned into a hot dog and seamed up two sides to get sleeves out of.
Yeah.
If I really just wanted to leave it, I could just do a single crochet just as an edging detail in the same red. Yeah. And do it around once around here and around the sleeves, and that's it. It's finished. It's right now, it's because it's the granny square. It's a little floppy on the hem detailing isn't as crisp as it could be. So if I did that, then I would have a crisper hem going on.
All right.
But so I could just do the crisp hem and the burgundy around the hem and around my sleeve here and be done with it.
I think that's probably what I would do. So let's see. Stephanie says, I like the sleeve length where it is now. Nikki says, but I
pretty much at my elbow. Biceps.
Nikki says she would use a dark color on the edge, not the green.
Yeah, I could do a darker color.
Yeah. Or just, if you've got the red and just go around with that again.
Oh yeah, this burgundy is left over from the sweater I was wearing at the start that I'm going to put back on here in a second. This is burgundy from Impeccable.
Oh, I don't have my hat. Okay, did you see my...
Did you wash it? I did. Did you wash it and dry it?
No, I've been wearing it.
Wash it and dry it. It is so much softer once you've washed and dried the thing.
I know, but I needed it. It snowed here.
It's minus 35. Wash your hat.
No,
It's
I know.
acrylic. It just goes in with your laundry. Just goes in with the
Well,
laundry.
I know, but I've been wearing it the last couple of days. So when I finished it, I took it right out to my car and I wore it out there this morning and then I took it off this afternoon and I think I left it out there. Then bring it in my bag. I don't know. It's still in the car. So I've been wearing it even like, I mean, it doesn't feel bad on. If it would soften, I'd be even happier, but I've just been wearing it.
It was definitely the right color to put the yellow on my back though. So the orange and red were closer to my skin, closer to my face.
Yeah.
That yellow.
I
was
like
not
that.
next
The
to my
light,
face.
the gradient kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. So Diana, oh, we've got some. Hey, Kim. Kim says, I like the same color edging. I wouldn't add another color. Diana agrees. Small red edging.
Small red edging.
Lisa,
Okay.
I agree. Just finished in the same color. Nikki, yeah, the dark red.
Okay.
Amber says less work is better.
Less work is better. And this is, and it's something I'll be wearing with my shorter sleeves and stuff. So it's I watched the tutorial and I figured out where my first one went. It's never coming back. So that's fine. This will be my second cocoon cardigan from the tutorial by Nadia from Yarn Utopia. She's got a crochet channel on YouTube. And it's literally, it's just a granny square. It's just a old giant granny square that you fold into a hot dog and then you seam up your sides till your armhole size.
Yep.
It's a free pattern. I could tell you guys, but I've hacked it to fit me better. So.
Well, it's pretty, they're pretty easy to, I've knit ones like that too. Yeah. I mean, they're great. They're just comfy, just throw on
and go. And they're in fall colors, which are my colors.
It's really pretty. Diana even suggested doing a chocolate brown or a dark brown. That would look nice too if you had a
except Diana, my driver's in quarantine. How am I supposed to get to Michael's? We were just there the other day, ma'am. The yarn's in the bag.
Don't you have any in your stash?
I do not have chocolate brown in my stash.
Oh, that's just
now. If I work on my holly cardigan, I could have leftover brown in my stash. But right now, the skeins I have of chocolate brown are already for a project I'm currently working on. So I can't even steal from it because it's a whip. So
but I think you should just stick with the burgundy. Just finish it.
Stick with the burgundy?
Yeah, just do a little a thingy, a single crochet, what you said.
And call it done. Yeah, a single crochet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just do that and yes.
I could do that. Something in the red and get her done. So I was close. I couldn't make up my mind. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna ask.
Well, you know what? So look, you were close. See, we were both close on our sock. Well, I mean, forgetting that I have all of sock number 2, like sock number 2. But we were both, you're almost finished that. I'm almost finished sock number 1. We're like right on track here so far. So that was your 2 projects though. I have one. Okay, I have one more.
Well, you got one more to go. That was my 2.
I'm supposed to my crocheted pot holder.
Yeah, I didn't get any calls for help. So
no, because I didn't really start. I got as far as I pulled out a bunch of different yarn. I had a Christmassy colored yarn I was going to use until then I think we were chatting about that one Monday night, and then I was going to have to double it. Then I was going to have to find like a different color. So I just scrapped that, and I've got one of these great big huge balls of the Bernat Handicrafter. So I just grabbed that. I grabbed a 4mm hook. I got as far as, so this is Jocelyn's pattern. Susanna was really sweet and she gifted me the pattern.
It's like $2.
And
it's a really basic pattern.
And it has half double crochets in there. So I got as far as, I grabbed my wonky 4mm hook.
Okay.
And I've been practicing half double crochets. So I know what
half double crochets are easy.
Yeah, they're like one movement less than a double. So it's going to be even faster than the doubles I was doing on the snowflakes.
Because you always have a the loop on your hook is your active stitch.
Yeah.
So a half double crochet is a yarn over, through, yarn over, pull through, 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3.
All 3. Yes. Okay, I got it. So, and I chained a few. So I'm just
US terminology.
Yeah.
UK is different.
So I'm just going to go with your stitch count that you suggested in the pattern, because I'm just going to do that. I'm thinking the half doubles I'm going to be good with. What I'm really excited to try is when I sew them together and go around the corner.
Yes. Yeah, because you crochet them together, so there's no seaming. So you crochet, single crochet around each side, and then you're just doing your corner pieces.
Well, see, and that piece to me sounds like turning the heel in a sock is when you're crocheting and you're going, because you're talking like there's like 3 stitches in one or something.
2 stitches in one. Yeah. So you will single crochet into a space, and then you chain 1, and then you single crochet into that same space. And that makes, and you just, when you're done, it makes no sense to sound it out loud, but when you're done, you just get this cute little corner, just this corner just appears. And you're like, poof, magically a corner.
That excites me. And I missed that on the magic heel. There was no excitement. It was just easy go. Like there's no magic in it, but this turning, crocheting and around the corner, that excites me. That excites me.
You seriously have to share at least a little bit of that space with your mother.
I'm just going to carry this project forward.
Sure.
Next month's check-in. And then I can actually report back if that magic of going around the corner, if it
magic for you.
If it lived up to all of my hopes and dreams.
Well, I've got a bunch of cotton floating around. So if you need help, let me know. And I can walk you through stuff. We can get together on Zoom.
I'm pretty good. I
say this every month. Does Louise call me? No. Ignores me till
one of these times we're going to be podcasting and Jocelyn's going to be like, oh my gosh, you guys, Louise called me. Like
we talk, it's not in real life, but not on internet live. Oh gosh.
Oh, I know. And then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I had to like walk her through all this stuff. Anyways, yeah. So I'm excited. Oh, so we got some more sock comments. Oh, Alice is talking. Her favorite heel is still the Fish Lips Kiss heel.
That's fine. It's a good heel. Diana loves that heel too. I have a sock in this bag that also held the cardigan that I was supposed to finish this month. Whoops.
Yeah.
I don't see so I might rip it and do something else with it.
A lot of people love Fish Lips Kiss. I think I did one sock in it, and it's one of those ones where I kept saying, I think I need to do it again.
Diana likes the Fish Lips Kiss heel. I have nothing wrong with the Fish Lips Kiss heel. It's totally a fine heel.
I don't know why I don't know. I'm just being more open to heels. I have to get over the fact that I love heel flap and gusset. I need to give some other things.
Or because you're making 12 socks this year, give yourself a break, and every other pair of socks is a heel flap and gusset. So only six of your pairs. That way, when you can be like, oh, I'm not sure about this heel, but if I get through it, I can go back to a heel flap and gusset next month.
That's right.
Might help.
I'm looking forward to trying some different ones.
Which is good.
Yeah. So, okay, so shall we talk just a little bit about, so like your bingo card, your version, like your bingo card.
Cards. I have 3.
Oh my. So these are like,
don't be like me, just make one.
New Year's resolution kind of thing, right? In bingo card form, your goal.
A resolution is an inclination towards making change or overhauling some aspect of your life. I am going to be a serious crafter till my eyes give out. So there's no resolution to let crafting go. I'm just going farther in. So I don't know if we can call it a resolution.
Yeah.
It's more like we already know I've fallen down the rabbit hole, so let's just enable it some more.
Yeah. Well,
everybody else might call it a resolution because there might be actual goals on their bingo cards, not on mine. There's no productivity going on in there.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Well, resolution just sort of sets you up to failure. Like I make diet changes. It's not a diet. I'm making a lifestyle change. I'm
Yeah, I
making
know.
how I
Resolution
eat.
is,
Ugh, it's a
yeah,
bad word.
you need a
Bad word.
goal with a serious action plan attached to it.
The bingo cards are my serious action plan. It lets me look at what it is I want to get done this year. Like I want to do. And I leave it open enough that I can have a bunch of variability in there because I love change. I don't know if you guys know this about me yet. I love change. I will literally rearrange my living room probably in 3 months for no other reason than I need to change something. This is the kind of human I am. Do not ever let me in your house unless you want it organized and cleaned and changed, because I cannot help myself. It is what I do. It's my happy place.
Please come. Please come.
We're supposed to be in lockdown and quarantine. Can you feed me?
Sure, I can do that.
I cook if somebody else helps me clean.
Oh, anyway. All right. So what has everybody else? So what, yeah, so I mean, resolution, that's not yet. What are your goals? Anybody have any knitting goals for this year? Try something new.
I definitely said 12 sweaters. I definitely put 12 sweaters across 2 bingo cards.
Right. So that's why you want to get 2 done in February then.
Well, I'm including my whips, like all the sweaters I currently have on the go, like the 8-bit, the Lodge, the Holly cardigan, like things I already have begun. The Rosette sweater, which is already wound and ready to go. I started the festive yoke sweater by Skandir Knit Christmas Day. So like that's already actually on the go. I started the Woodwoes for the podcast anniversary. So that's already on the go. So like I already have like 6 sweaters on the go. So like I'm already halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I split it up. I put 8 knitted sweaters on my knitting bingo card. And then I put 4 crocheted cardigan sweaters on my crochet bingo card. And I'm counting a pullover or a cardigan as a sweater because that's what it is. It's a sweater. So the only things that vary for difference for me are like I put some crochet tops, I put some knitted tops. So like I kept it vague. It says top and FO.
Vague can be good, right?
It means whenever I'm in the mood to work on, like say I want to work on the Ome tee, I can make an Ome tee because I've got a t-shirt listed on my knitting. But if something else pops up and I want to do that more, I could do that one instead. So it lets me change depending on my mood and what I want to knit. Yeah. So that gives me the chance to jump on the bandwagon, because boy, do I love a bandwagon, and work on things that way.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. So no, I did that. So yeah, no, I did one for knitting specifically, one for crochet specifically, which I did last year. And I had something like 45 finishes or something last year.
You know what? That was the number that I think I ended up with a couple more because I forgot to add in my Beans the cat and a couple of like snowflakes, like little tiny projects. But I had 45 finishes last year too.
If I had stuck to one bingo card, it would have been full. Because if you think about it, it's a 5x5 grid.
Yeah.
It's 25. So I would have had one full. So I had 2 mostly full ones.
Yeah.
We were just short a few, and that was fine.
So then, yeah, so you need to challenge yourself with the third then.
But I didn't have as many new starts as you. I don't start something every Monday. So like my whip pile is dwindling. So I'm also like, oh, I need to add to the whip pile. So I've got more to pull from for these check-ins.
Yeah.
But I have more options for myself because boy, I love options. So I did that. And then I made a crafting one because I didn't have space on my knitting or my crochet one for spinning, stitching, my sewing projects, like the other things I want to do.
Yeah.
I did write DIY, something that I have done myself. I did write new to you craft. I've been contemplating making my own dress form for the last couple of bits.
Yeah.
So like, and that's a summer project because that's plaster of Paris, that's mold, that's a lot, which I'm not doing in minus 35 degree weather. I will do that in July.
Yeah.
So yeah. There's things like that I'm like, that would be fun. And I could use to update my mannequin. Mannequin. She could be retired. I could have a new one. It would be handy for me. So there's a lot of things that I want to do. Like there's fun, weird experimental stuff that I want to do too. So having just a generalized crafting one gave me that space for like the little bit of spinning I do to count towards a bingo card square to count towards an accomplishment. So
Well, I'm looking forward to
45, 35. I did something like that. Anyway.
maybe every time we do a monthly check-in, you should like whip out your bingo card and
I got to get them pinned up to the cork board.
yeah, so we can help keep you accountable.
I don't know where my push pins are. I've been looking for those currently, and a tassel, push pins and a tassel. They will show up eventually. I just need.
Well, if that's the only thing you lost in the move, then you're doing all right.
Oh, I've lost other things like the TV cord to plug the TV into the wall.
Oh, that's kind of important. Did you just
So
go buy it?
I just bought a new one. It's a TV cord. One remote. Hey, I could have lost more. To have only lost one is a win. So, and it's for the TV. So I'll just buy a universal remote. So
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, not a problem.
So people have got some pretty good goals in here. So there was quite a few comments. Diana chimed in. She had to run out. She's done for dinner now. But she said fish lips kiss for the win for the heel. So
she loves that heel. It's so good for her. It just fits her perfect. So that's the one she makes.
Yeah, that's perfect. So Stephanie says her goal for 2022 is to knit her first sweater.
See, that's an amazing goal.
Knit her first pair of socks and finish at least 6 of her existing webs. Stephanie, that sounds pretty awesome.
That is a great way to do a bingo card. It's a great way to set up.
So Sally wants to finish the shawl she started by the Cozy Up Mystery Knit Along and try new stitches.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're Cozy Up MCAL's going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kim says socks. She's all these cool patterns and yarn, and they keep getting put aside to work on impulses. I have no idea what she's talking about there.
Not a hot clue.
Autumn.
I'm clearly monogamous. Can't even say it with a straight face.
You were in the right spot, Kim. You're hanging out with the right knitters.
Oh, feel free to hide behind my skirts. Some of them have hoops. They'll fit us all.
Autumn says she's going to knit, all of the light sweater, and she has plans to knit a stranded colorwork shawl. Ooh, that'd be gorgeous.
That'd be so pretty.
Oh, Nikki, she plans to knit hubby 6 pairs of socks. So that's basically 12 normal pairs.
Yes, if I remember, her hubby's got significant man-sized feet.
Men who have these huge feet. It's ridiculous. So Lisa says, Lisa and Suzanne are talking about your extra large hot pots. That's the pattern name. Pattern name.
It's on Ravelry, Lovecrafts, and Etsy, depending on what format you prefer.
Perfect. That's great.
Asa, the amazing Asa, has been helping me set all this up. It's hard because my eyes. Well, I'm assuming everybody here knows my vision is. It's just, if you see me and say hi by waving at me, I will not see you unless you're within 2 feet of me.
Yeah. Well.
Feel free to wave. Just make sure that it is accompanied with a verbal Jocelyn cue, so I understand what it is you're trying to do. So it's like we'll be standing places, and it's like I can't. If I'm standing on one side of the street, I cannot see the other side of the street. That is how bad my vision is. Like it's not good, and computer screens stress it out even more. So add that to accessibility issues, and I struggle to get things accomplished because it does great so long as it's in person and I can have my hands on it. But translating it to get it out is exhausting. It's exhausting.
So look at this. There is a what did I see here? Oh, Jen, she wants to teach herself to make a complete sock. Okay, what is CSM? Is that the crank sock machine?
Yeah. Oh yeah, your crank sock machines. Once you know how you can do toes, heels, and all you can do all on the machine.
Oh, Jen, you'll have to keep us updated on that. Now listen to this. Lisa's got an awesome goal here. She plans to knit socks for all of her sisters, and she's thinking about doing that for Mother's Day.
That would be amazing.
What a great gift that is.
I will never knit my sister socks.
Poor Nikki, size 16, extra wide feet.
Yeah. Her hubby's got some serious man sock size.
No, boy, oh boy. Lisa. She says, like to buy Louise, what is the hat pattern you are wearing? I love it. Lisa, it is Nikki Knits. Nikki's here in the chat. This is her design, and it is called the Christmas Chronicles 2 beanie. And it is fantastic. I knit this in December and I finished it a few weeks ago and I love it. The cables on it. It was such a fun knit and the pattern was so well written. I can't say enough about the pattern. Like even honestly, even if Nikki wasn't here, I would say wonderful things about it. It is really,
She writes
really
a good pattern.
She
writes
does.
a good
It's
pattern.
charted. It's written out. There's 4 sizes. It was really, really fun to knit.
Kind of puts my pattern writing to shame.
Yeah, and it's available on Ravelry as well. So it is, yeah, it is lovely. It is lovely. I like it a lot. So goals. So everybody's got some good goals. My goals, this will make Asa super happy. I am putting all of my stuff into Ravelry. I am starting with Eric's blanket, my impeccable hat that I did, the design that I did, and Nikki's hat. Those are going to be my first 3 projects. I'm going to get, okay, so I haven't actually done it yet, but I'm going to. I am going to
feel like I know what she's going to ask you tomorrow.
I know. I'm going to do it tonight while she is sleeping. So I can and then I think maybe I'll screenshot it and send it to her.
So she wakes up in the morning. Look, I did it.
I did it.
She'll be like, did what?
I know. She's like, or like, have we been talking about you while you were sleeping? So anyways, yeah. So I'm going to try to really keep track of stuff on Ravelry just because it is a good.
It's an excellent database.
It is. So you know how many balls of yarn, you know your needle size, if you did any modifications kind of thing.
It's an excellent database location.
And I'm going to start putting my stash in there, my new stash.
I still endorse Ravelry for database usage for storing stash, your stash, your needles, your projects, your books, your patterns. Like I said, I just don't advocate it as a community hub anymore because of some of the choices they've made. So like I'll use it as a database because that was its original purpose and intention.
Yeah.
They've strayed from it. So I'm not comfortable using it as a community format for anything. Like I don't even talk in group threads anymore at all. You'll know this. I'm not on there unless it's a database function. Otherwise it doesn't happen anymore.
That's all. Yeah. I mean, I just kind of stayed out of the whole, all the stuff, the crazy stuff that went on. Cause I haven't used Ravelry for that in years. I mean, since like Instagram and Facebook, like those are the places that I try to do all my chatting with people. So
that's where I've gone. So yeah, but I mean, I wasn't really good at it anyway to start with, and then after hearing the decisions that they've made, that I was just like, okay, I can now just divorce myself from the idea that I need to like using you for anything other than what you were meant for, which is a database.
I enjoy using Instagram so much more for that. So yeah.
And even now as a podcast, we link to web pages first. We'll only link to Ravelry if it's not available elsewhere.
Okay. Yeah. So
poor Diana. So much work.
So Jen's doing the Year of Gnomes.
She is. Isn't that amazing?
That is exciting. Those gnomes. Oh, Lisa said, Lisa asked if anybody doing it. Lisa,
I think blue and gray. I think she went blue and gray for her colors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like blue, gray, and white, I think are her colors. Well, that Jen's doing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that Jen's. Yeah.
That's Imagined Landscapes. Yeah. That's Imagined Landscapes. She's local to me. She's a Manitoban like I am.
Yeah. Well, see, I
don't love gnomes enough to do 12 of them. They're cute, but I don't love them that much.
I am not a huge like I've got one that Cheryl knit for me and I love it. He's out all year long. It's wonderful.
Now, did I pull down a paper piecing pattern that is a hand sewn Christmas tree skirt for next year? Yes, I did. Is it printed? Yes, it is. Do I have the pieces cut out? Yes, I do. Am I going to start buying the right color fabric the moment it hits the stores in September? Yes, I am. So like we're going to replace my Christmas tree skirt next year with a hand sewn one. I've been using one my mom gave me for years. So I got a new tree this year. So now I'm starting to move to what ornaments that aren't already hand me down.
Yeah.
Heirloom ornaments. I've begun to start making replacement ornaments and stuff for. So you're getting there. And glitter, so much glitter. I'm not dating the mysterious Mr. B anymore. I can have glitter everywhere, and the glitter has taken over.
There you go, glitter. Yeah, glitter's one of those things you just need to embrace. Oh, and Jenna's saying yes, blue and gray. Allison Barnes yarn is
Good.
what you're
I was
using.
hoping I remembered the colors
Nice.
correctly. I was like, oh man, I think she said blue and gray.
Okay,
I hope
you're
so, 'cause that's what I'm
correct.
going to say.
Awesome, that's good. Okay, so hey, should we talk about what are your projects for next month?
Now, next month is not our crunch month. It's the month after. So it's our March check-in that'll be happening right after we've done the February 2-week sweater challenge, plus your Fiber Friends challenge for the month of February, which is a sweater in and of itself.
Yes.
So like the absolute fruitcake loving human that I am, I'm going to try for 2 sweaters in that month of February, because why not? I can do if I can do a bulky sweater in 2 weeks, I can do 2 bulky sweaters in 4 weeks. The math is solid on this.
That, you know what? I am not good at math, and that math even makes sense to me. 2
Excellent.
a month. You can do it. You
I
can
think I
do it.
can. I think I can. But that means I know for absolute flippin' sure my goals that I set in February have to be small, realistic ones, because I am not going to have time. My March check-in will be thin. So the debate is, do I go big again for the February check-in, knowing that we're doing January? I have all of January to knit this stuff. And when we check in February, even though I'll have already started the sweaters, well, one at least, obviously the second one I won't start till we get to the 2-week sweater challenge.
Yeah.
That's how I should balance that out. Like, should I put a beefier project or 2 on the board again for this coming month, knowing that I've got time until February to get them done?
I think.
And then what, because like I've got Stephen West shawls, I have sweaters, I have those Be Relentless mittens, which are pattern heavy, and elbow length fingering weight fingerless mittens. So like,
they're making a resurgence.
I like fingerless mittens. I like fingerless mittens.
You should just knit those babies and get them done.
Get them done. I was outside with Diana, admittedly in the front yard, and we were just in our wool and our regular clothes. She had on my flat white sweater and the pink cowl, and I had on this cardigan, my shirt and fingerless mittens, and our boots, obviously, like we wore our boots and our pants and stuff, in minus 20 something weather, getting photos done before the sunset, like on the 3rd. Like we were busy on the 3rd. And so, because I've got some promotional photos of the 3 of us. The Patreon members know, because I posted the photo of the 3 of us laughing as Diana took a selfie of me, her, and Mr. Ben. Because she pushed the button and then she realized it was on a timer. So we were laughing at her because she went, "Oh no, a timer." So that's fine. So then that way we can have photos of the 2 of us together, which we don't actually have that many of. Even though we lived in the same province for years, neither one of the 2 of us are picture takers. We take pictures of what we're doing, not us. Yeah. So there's not a lot of photos of us.
I can see that. Yeah.
Or if they are, it's photos of the 4 of us when we were all, like when I was dating Mr. B and she was dating Mr. Diana. And then even now still, even though me and Mr. B aren't dating anymore, we still hang out as a group of 4. So there's a lot of pictures of the 4 of us, which we can't share that because like that's private. Like the boys did to sign on to be internet people. Yeah. So that's not appropriate to use. So we had to get someone of actually just us, which is rarer to find than you'd think.
So you had, actually. So that makes sense. You had to do a little photo shoot.
We had to do a little photo shoot. So I have photos for everybody, but it raised that question. Like, I want to do more sweaters. I want to do more things. And then we were talking in February is just, if I'm in fingerless mittens in January getting photos taken, I'm sure fingerless mittens are probably the way to go. Don't mind the cough.
Okay, so maybe you should. Okay, so do we want people to vote? What does everybody think?
Love those.
Fingerless mittens for Jocelyn?
Or a sweater, a shawl that can be more than one thing, guys.
So what do we got? So we got fingerless mittens.
Because we can go big this month. Next month, we have to be smaller. So like next month, there's going to be no sweaters on the choice options, because no, I don't want to work on 3 sweaters in 1 month. That's excessive to my brain.
For Jocelyn to say no to something, that's pretty amazing.
Do you seriously want me to try to work on 3 sweaters in 1 month? Like my brain will snap. It's
I
not
don't
this-
know, do
that's-
we?
No, that's not fun. That's not fun. Don't do that, Jocelyn.
Okay, so what are your
Meanies.
options? So are the fingerless mitts, do you want those to be a serious
I think-
contender?
I think I want them to be a serious contender because A, I want the project bag back. Uh, and B, I like fingerless mittens.
Okay, well, and spring is coming, so it would be time soon to like wear them, right?
And if I'm honest, I'll wear them under my chunky sweaters to go out and do things. Because like I just had this
Yeah.
little tiny bit done. Just a little bit. On the first mitten. But it's all
Which one is that? That's the fingerless one?
this is the Be Relentless fingerless one.
Oh.
So you change, so you've got the gray here, but you change colors. There's like 12, it's a 12 color rotation. It's an elbow length fingerless mitten. And you get these gray
Ooh.
sections in between. So you get this
Yeah.
beautiful color rotation. So like I split a bunch of mini skeins and I numbered them and I put them all aside. So I knew what was going on. Like this is a heavily organized pattern. And I just started my new color section. So like,
I definitely think I want to see this done.
so
Or
I
at least in progress. Lisa's saying fingerless mitts. Jen says fingerless mitts and one of those Stephen West shawls.
maybe I've got 2. I've got the words coming out of my mouth.
Amber says sweater, shawl, and mittens. Nikki says
Go for 3.
fingerless mitts and a sweater in January. I think. Oh.
I have too much hair.
I know. I think the fingerless mitts would be a good. Yeah.
What do you
think
You're a shawl.
Some reason I'm feeling fingerless mitts and I don't know why.
That's fine. I will take suggestions because I've got this Stephen West, which was the MCAL from last year.
Ooh, that's a pretty one. Ooh, lava. Yeah, that's nice. That's
So,
really pretty.
There's that one, and Shawlography is the name of that one.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then I
yeah.
have this one.
Stephanie says fingerless mitts as well. So I think that everybody's wanting to see those.
I think okay, so fingerless mitts for sure. And then
Yeah.
I have this one, which is got more done on it because this is the winter on. Where is Asa when I need her? She's sleeping. It's the middle of her night. I think this is the winter on my mind one. No, it's he did these as because we were all stuck at home. So he ran these as a knit along. And it's some sort of wintry one. Winter lights? Might be winter lights. Because there's like the chevron version that he did that you could do the chevron version or you could do this version. I forget the name of it. I'm sure somebody in chat's helping me out and answering my question. So I've gotten more of this one done
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
than I have of the Shawlography.
Go for the one that is almost like farther along.
Farther. So then it's for sure it's more likely to be an FO if we do 3. Like if I'm working on 3 things, probably this one. Just that way it just ups my odds of getting it finished.
Audrey chimed in here for fingerless mitts too. So fingerless mitts is for sure.
For sure.
It's done. It's in there.
Look, I have a festive yoke sweater.
Guys. Oh, what is that? The green?
That's my festive yoke sweater. I have till Christmas this year to finish it because it's supposed to take a year to knit. So the fact that I'm not in color work yet is fine.
Okay. Oh, Sherry says the hybrid knit along.
Hybrid knit along. That's the word. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you.
Susanna said that's a crochet fingerless mitt pattern.
Which one?
I don't
The
know.
Be Relentless is knitted.
Okay.
The Be Relentless is knitted.
Are you thinking of a different one, Susanna? I'm
Possibly.
sure Jocelyn has another one stuck around there somewhere, right?
I want to go buy yarn for a set, which will probably happen the first time an impeccable yarn sale happens. Because once you wash it and block it, it's gorgeous yarn.
I just like skipped that part and went right to the wear part.
Unsubtly. So that's going on. There's the Holly cardigan, which I just have this bottom band done. This is a crochet cardigan. It's another crochet cardigan. So this one has got a fancy little pattern going on.
Ooh, that's cute.
So it's very cute. So like this could be my sweater to work on this month, or my lodge sweater.
So were you
Mostly
looking
because
for
there's just a bunch of.
three? You went 3 or you went 2? You went fingerless mitts and then you went a sweater and a shawl?
I think
Or
so,
sweater or
because
shawl?
sweater or shawl. Sweater
All
or
right.
shawl. This has got my,
Stephanie voted for the shawl that you have more done on.
which makes sense.
Oh, Susanna put in a link, but it's on Ravelry. So maybe she's got. Are you just offering her pattern suggestions, Susanna?
That's not how. Well, I mean, it's helping me cast things on.
You just said you wanted more whips, so Susanna is right on that. She is helping you out.
I have fewer than 20 whips. For me, that's pretty darn impressive.
I think what was my math? 52. I think I had 22 whips left over this year.
Yeah.
45 done, 22.
And if we're honest, that bag of yarn right there that I'm squinting at, that plastic bag of yarn from Michael's, is the yarn I need to make the chocolate covered cherries blanket scarf, which is a crocheted blanket scarf.
Oh, nice.
And it's like 72 inches in length and like 24 inches in depth. So like it is a serious blanket scarf.
That is, yeah. Oh,
that's six balls of yarn. So and that's getting put on the hook immediately, because boy, do I want to start making that, because I love blanket scarves. And that's the first patterned blanket scarf I've run across where I've been like, I need you in my life.
That's okay. So Amber says
I am allowed to move my feet.
Amber says you need to get one of those shells finished. Jen is suggesting that you add the crochet sweater, then you have 2 knit and 1 crochet.
This is true. And I did like that crochet knit balance was nice this past month. It was nice. So like on days when I wanted to crochet, I had a crochet project to go to. But when I just wanted to knit and watch anime, and boy, did I consume a lot of anime in the last 2 weeks, because it was like Christmas is over, it's my break time. Yeah. I blew through 2 anime seasons. Like I watched a lot of anime.
Oh, see, and I think you're onto something, because Lisa says she's agreeing with Jen. So that's with the adding the crochet in. So you got to balance. Okay. So does that mean, so fingerless mitts are in?
Yeah, so the Be Relentless mittens.
The brown crocheted sweater.
The holly cardigan.
Yeah. And then that means a knit shawl, one of the knit shawls.
I think we're going to have to go with the winter light one from the hibernation.
The one that have more done.
That has more done. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with that one.
I think that sounds good. I'm in agreement with that.
Okay. Done. I have 3 goals. Notice how I didn't say FO. I said goals. We will see how well I do.
I know. I got carried away last month. You
did really good. Finishes. Now, would I like to have 3 finishes when we roll in, like whatever the first Thursday of February is? Oh, you bet your keister I want 3. I want 3 finishes. I just don't know if I can make it.
But yeah,
because remember, it's not podcast knitting for me. Like, this is not content creation. I only get to talk about these guys twice on the podcast, once when the goal is set and once when the goal has passed. Yeah. So this doesn't count for content knitting for me, or any of the other stuff I do in the background. So like, that's a lot of stuff, guys. I don't know if you know, I'm trying to sew clothes too. I have a lot on the go right now.
So we're talking, so next month, oh shoot, I just lost it again. I think it's February 3rd. February 3rd.
Okay.
February 3. Okay, so you've got 3 to make progress on.
Oh my God, and then my sister's birthday present, because her birthday is the 10th of February. I can talk about that on the podcast. I don't know what she wants. I gotta bug her. Ask her what she wants. So it's usually, I am a crafter, pick a thing.
I think, I just dropped a needle. Oh, well,
you're going to put the socks on again for next month?
Yeah, I think so. I think I am going to try to have the second one finished. So actually have a pair, because I need to have some sock finishes. If I want 12 pairs done, I got to finish some. So yeah, I'm going to say actually get the other sock done. So I have a pair.
Yeah.
I'm going to report back on your crocheted hot
I'm
pad.
serious.
So-
If you just want to set a time, we can just Zoom chat and I will walk you through the process. It's not a problem. I see also people just everybody try to get in on the Zoom chat. All of a sudden I've sold like 8 patterns. Louise, are we doing the thing? Because my Ravelry has told me I've made money, which is not normal.
Ooh, well, there you go. This, I think, is going to be my third project.
Okay.
This is a shawl that I started with a bunch of minis that I got. Oh boy, this is a little. So I'm alternating. I'm doing 2 colors at the same time. 2 color blocks.
Okay.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is gonna. I started this not that long ago, but I'm gonna have to like really go back here and think about what I was doing. But I've got all these really pretty.
I remember you starting that. I had to think about it for a second, but no, I remember you starting that.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got all these pretty colors.
Took me a hot second, but I got there.
I know, and I really want to keep working on this. So I think I was working on these 2. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna have to. I hope I do. Do you think I kept good notes on what I was doing? Will it come back to me when I pick it up? Mid-row. I'm even mid-row. I didn't even finish the row.
Oh man, I need to find a 4mm Chow-Gu needles. I think I have one in my drawer.
Okay, yeah, I need whatever I was doing with this. Oh, apparently I was making a cowl. I thought it was a shawl. I'm looking at this and I'm like, there's no end.
That would be a cowl. That'd be a cowl
Apparently
you're
it's a
making.
cowl.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I thought for sure this was a shawl. No, I know. I'm thinking of one of my other ones. Okay, so this is only a cowl, you guys. That's even better.
I'm listening. I just had a thought. So I was pondering the thought in the back of my brain pan.
Okay. But anyway, so this, yeah. So, okay, this is only a cowl. This makes it a whole lot doable, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, if it's a cowl, way more doable than a shawl.
Yeah.
Shawls get, I mean, this is coming
Big.
from a woman who's ended up with 300 plus stitches on her vest that she was binding off this morning. So like, rows get longer as they get bigger.
Yeah.
The cowl will stay the same size. Kind of nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I have no stitch marker on here either. What was I doing?
I don't know.
I don't. Anyway, well, this will be turned into something. I mean, I guess all else fails, I could pull it out and restart it if I totally have no idea what I was doing.
It's true. You don't
But
have that much
I
done,
think-
so.
No, but I have an idea what I was doing. I think I can figure it out. So that's it.
Okay.
The cowl, the hot pad, and sock.
Yeah.
Should be doable.
That's
Should be
plenty.
doable.
Yeah.
All right.
Noting
let's
that,
see.
yeah,
I haven't
February-
looked at in the chat for a little bit. Let's see.
my goals for February for the March check-in will be small.
Yeah, I know.
For
We'll have to
me.
figure that out. Sally
It'll be like
says,
socks or something.
Sally's given me a new goal.
Uh-oh.
Take better notes.
Okay.
It's exactly. You're right.
It's not a
You're
bad goal.
Exactly
It's not a-
right.
Not a bad goal. Not a bad goal.
Oh, Susanna's talking. I'm reading backwards in the comments here, so this probably is not going to
Okay.
make sense. But Susanna's saying Rich Textures Crochet is on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah, she's doing a make along right now where every week for the next several weeks she's releasing a pattern. So she's got head warmers, like ear warmers, so like headbands, mittens and cowl sets going out, and she's using the Scarfy yarn by Lion Brand, which is wonderfully budget friendly.
Yes,
and a
yes.
beautiful wool acrylic blend. So I have been half tempted to sort of follow along to see the patterns and stuff she picks because I like some of her work a fair bit, but I'm not sure that I can justify buying more yarn. I literally dropped $100 on yarn less than a week and a half ago for myself. I have budgets, people.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't think I can justify another $30 or $40 on yarn right now. I have to buy
that's
food.
fair. That's totally fair.
I have to buy cat food. Like, and the monster
Yeah.
eats well, and I want her to eat well because that means my vet bills stay smaller for longer. or at least
Yeah.
increases my odds of smaller bills for longer.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing. Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
No, staying on budget for you with your yarn shopping. That is something.
It's hard, but it is doable.
Yes. Well,
Noting that I'm adding extra stuff to the Yarn Canada order when I get the Birch Swift because I don't want to pay for shipping.
yeah. Well,
If I'm paying $25 in shipping, I might as well just put $25 more yarn in the cart.
exactly. You might as well get something for your shipping money, right?
Yeah, since I'm essentially spending $70 on the Swift on its own. So
Yeah.
I might as well go up to the $85,
Absolutely.
$15. Yeah, and be done with it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've got some good goals then. So you've got your 3.
I do.
I've got my 3.
And we were smart and we did not say finishes.
No. I know that was silliness. That was progress. Progress. And we both have a crochet project.
We both have a crochet project.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Because boy, there's going to be more crocheted stuff in the summer because man, have I been finding some pretty freaking patterns.
Have you?
Oh yeah. We got to get you crocheting. There's some beautiful summer drapey, like kimono style ones. They're so gorgeous.
Well,
and they don't look like crochet. They're just beautiful. I'm like, I needs it in my life.
Maybe I should, because I know just as you were saying that, I thought, see, I shouldn't say this out loud, but I will. I was thinking like, ooh, maybe that's, I should do a crochet project a month with you just for fun.
I've got a book of amigurumi, the little tiny stuffy dudes in fantasy creatures, and I don't make them at that size because I can't see the stitches. So I start at a worsted weight wool. And I up the hook size to get the right density. So like mine tend to be like large stuffies.
Oh yeah, I'm good for big. I'm good with big.
Because I can't see the small ones. So what's the point? I won't be able to see the stitches. But there's like a dragon and a mermaid and a unicorn and a Pegasus unicorn and a goblin. And like there's a bunch of really cute, and I love fantasy. So I'm like, I'm also nearly 40 and I have bins of stuffies. I love stuffies.
And I
know they're called stuffed animals, but we call them stuffies in my house.
I think that is totally what you should be doing then. That just sounds
I have stuffed animal. I wrote stuffies on my crochet bingo card because like I want more stuffies. And I was telling my mom, and my mom's like, you need more stuffies in your life. My mom is older than 38 because I'm 38.
I think
she has stuffies. She has to. Well, I mean, my mom, I'm 38. My sister's 36, right? She's 2 years younger than me. Yeah, she's 36. At Christmas today, my sister pulled out her lightsaber, looked at her mother and said, where's yours? How are we supposed to have a mock battle?
I love it.
My brother-in-law last year bought mom a lightsaber that you can whack people with. Like it's safe to have lightsaber battles with. And this year he bought his wife one. So I looked at him, I said, like, what? So next year's my turn? He's like, maybe. I'm like, okay, I want purple. I like Samuel L. Jackson will only fight with lightsabers if they're purple. But I said, this is a bad idea for 2 blind women to be doing this in the dark in the house. That is an outside sport thing, and that happens in the summer. And Sherry's like, that's fair.
Oh my gosh.
We do not need to go to the hospital, you 2 geniuses.
No,
so
let's start off the year like that.
Upcoming mock lightsaber battles between blind women. If I remember, I will have someone film me and my sister doing this. Neither one of us see well. This should go great.
I don't know if you should film that or not. Oh my God.
Yes is the answer. I feel like yes is the answer.
Well, okay, then just, do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Amber's saying, Autumn is saying, you and me and my sister and your sister are the same age. Look at that. You guys are all the same age. So
I will be 39 in March, and then I will be 40 the following year. I'm very excited to be 40. I can't wait. It'll be so cool.
Ooh, Lisa's got a question here. Has anybody made the Turkish bed socks?
No, but they're on my list to make because I've heard good things about them. Yeah.
Oh.
And I have hardwood floors, so bed socks make sense.
Yeah.
Because I can slip them on when I'm going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Because sometimes I have a cat, which means there's all sorts of things all over my floor. Toys mostly. Sometimes kitchen towels.
Oh.
Sometimes miniature lakes, depending if she's been playing in her water dish or not.
So
Having a
Sam,
cat to signing on for 20 years of toddlerhood, people.
yeah, that's exactly right. So it looks like Sam's getting set here to do a hat for one of her new cast ons. That looks exciting.
Oh, I saw a pattern for a hat. And I will pull it up because I don't wear hats. I was like, if I made this, Diana, would you wear it? Because I really want to make the hat. She said yes. So because I don't.
So for hat knitting, right? Because the Fiber Friends, the month of January is
hats.
Is hat challenge. So that is be lots of fun. In the Fiber Friends Friday night knitting group, people have been posting a lot of really fun patterns that they've been making.
They have.
Yeah.
They have. There's
lots
some
of good
gorgeous
inspiration.
Gorgeous photos going on in there. It's been wonderful for inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do I got going on here? I got smart.
Add patterns to your queue, your library.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because really, you could get 4 hats done. Well, some people that are super speedy could totally get more done. I was gonna say, but you could do 4, like 1 a week, right? You could get 4 done a month.
So that's the holly cardigan.
Oh, so that's what it's gonna look like? That looks like the exact same colors of your cocoon.
Almost, except I'm going chocolate brown to red to orange because I can't wear yellow at my head.
Yeah. You got it kind of reversed.
Yeah. So I darkened my base color and I went darker, but yeah, I can wear those colors. I look really good in those colors. I've already been distracted because I want to show you this kimono lace shawl I cardigan. And I know we can get you to this level, maybe not this summer, but maybe next summer. Because I know you can do it. I know
now you've got me intrigued.
It does not have to be in black, people.
Oh yeah, black would not. I know enough not to start out with black.
Yeah, that's just asking for trouble. That's anybody.
Oh, Alice. Oh, this is a good goal, Alice. She wants to make 1 pair of colorwork mitts per month.
I'm sorry, you got scratchy there again on me for a second. What's a good goal?
Oh, did I? So Alice says she wants to make 1 pair of colorwork mitts per month ready for Christmas this coming year.
It is a excellent, smart, intelligent goal.
Yeah.
Way better than mine, which will be panic sometime around July and then make a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's totally what we do. So yes. So Sam, so see, if you're using worsted weight, go with like a 4 or 4.5 for the ribbing. Oh, that is pretty.
That's crochet, people. That is a crochet kimono sleeved cardigan.
Ooh, that is gorgeous.
It's an intermediate crochet, so not this year, Louise. We'll start you with something not intermediate
not
crochet.
Quite that big. Let me get the pot holder done first, Jocelyn.
Let's start with the smaller projects. Jocelyn's
do that, and summer. Then I'll jump to something bigger. Oh, Lisa,
I'm going to make one of these this summer.
Lisa started the Turkish bed socks for her mom.
See, I think they'd be really good and handy to have. So, I want to make some.
Ooh, she wants to do an informal knit along for the Turkish bed socks.
So that's just if you get a chance, cast it on and join her. Done.
Okay, I'm going to quickly look them up, Lisa.
Because they're informal, so I don't actually have to have that finished.
I could cast it on.
What am I looking for?
It could be one of my New Start Mondays.
It could be one of your New Start Mondays.
Let me look here. Let me go here.
Keep scrolling. Oh my god, here we go.
Turkish bed socks. Is this gonna
here it is.
Oh, Turkish bed socks. Okay, so did I find the right ones? Did you say who they were, Lisa? Is it the Kit Hutkin? So I don't know if I can see this. Let me see. I got to move my screen around here. Is it those ones?
Right. My teacup is empty.
I like those.
They're on my list. The Turkish bed socks. They're on my list. I think so. Yeah.
I could do those.
I know they're not hard. They're and they would count as your socks. So they would count for one of your pairs of socks this year.
Okay, I'm in. Oh my gosh, look at this. You guys stop suggesting things to me because I apparently will say yes to pretty much anything.
Yeah, pretty much. So will I, so it's fine. This one is the Karen. It's Karen something hat. Karen Kurbitz hat. Yeah, Curbitt's hat. That's what I'm reading. It's always a guess, guys. It's always a guess with me. But like, look at that. Look at that color work. Look at that color work.
That's gorgeous.
And I don't wear hats, so I would not wear this hat. And I was like, that's really pretty. Maybe I should make that. Then I looked at the crown. Look at that crown.
Oh, whoa.
I'm making this hat. I have to make this hat. I have to make this hat for Diana. She's like, yeah, just pick whatever yarn you want. That doesn't help me at all.
That
So
is stunning. That is stunning.
I've got to make this hat. I got really smart. There's so many pattern links in the Ravelry group that I made its own Ravelry favorites bundle so I could find things.
Okay, so Lisa, I think I'm in for an informal knit along for these Turkish bed socks.
Yeah, it could be.
I think
I could join in.
Sure we can. So are we adding a fourth project in here for next month?
Well, I mean, it'll be a New Start Monday and my brain will go, oh, right, you said you were going to do that. So whenever Louise casts them on, I'll remember that I said that I was going to do that. And that'll be when they get casted on.
So
this is how it works.
Should this be, so Alice, Lisa, how quick are you wanting to do this? Okay, should this be our little project for February amongst our sweaters?
That would be a great February project because it's
would,
not like a full sock.
Yeah.
So it's not like an immense amount of knitting in my brain because me and socks. It is not a significant amount of knitting.
Yeah.
Socks are significant knitting time.
There.
Yeah. I like that idea of that being the February. So we come in February with what colors of yarn we're thinking about doing our Turkish bed socks in. I like that idea. I like that a lot.
We can start them and work on them amongst our sweater.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody who else wants to join in? Oh,
let's
no.
enable people.
Lisa said it's church mouse design. So this isn't it.
No.
Hold
It'll
on.
be some different. If they're church mouse designs, they'll be different ones.
Well, these ones were cute too.
I don't know if the ones I've got saved in my favorite bundle of church mouse designs or not.
12,900 other people thought they were cute too.
That's probably why they're up there.
Okay, so church mouse. Okay, darn. Okay, let me look.
I'm a big fan of inclusivity, so I'm like, if the pattern says Turkish bed socks, I feel like it counts.
These ones were cute. Okay. Oh no, wait. Yes, they are cute. Okay, so now I'm confused. Yes, February would be great. Okay, so Lisa, is this the right one then?
I don't remember which ones.
Yeah, she says it is it. Okay, it is it. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
We're good.
Okay.
It's like I think that's the one I've got saved as Turkish bed socks.
Okay, yes, it is. Okay, perfect. We're set. And she says, yes, February would be great.
Perfect.
All right.
Because it'll be a nice smallish project.
We've got January and February all planned. Now we just have to knit.
Yes, that'll be the, I gotta.
Okay.
I gotta do some work.
Okay, so let's see. So Sam, Sam, I gotta check here because Sam's been chatting a lot about about hats here. So so Sam, you're gonna start. I know you've knit a hat before. So do you just find your yarn, pick your needle size, and 16-inch needle works good unless you're gonna do magic loop.
Yeah, my local yarn store has like no fixed chow goose. So step one, order needles.
Order needles.
Whenever those arrive, I can then get cast on a hat. They've got like no, unless you're in smaller sizes, it's all interchangeables. And I don't work in interchangeables. So
Yep. Well, there you go. Order them in.
I have to order needles first, people. And I started by ordering the needle I know I need immediately, the size 8 to do the bulky sweaters in February.
Hey, Anne. How are Anne? You are in the right place. How are you?
Yes. Now we're just chatting and hanging out.
Yeah. So, Anne, what are you working on? Are you guys? What is everybody knitting tonight? So we pretty much, we've got all of our goals planned. So why don't we can just take another 5 minutes or so. And you guys see what everybody else is working on, and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
Oh, Amber wants to do some reading socks.
Oh
Make
yeah.
it sound nice, cozy. Yes. So I know I've got yeah, now I need to sit here and think, what am I going to I'm gonna work on my new Start Monday project for the rest of tonight, which is a color work sock,
That's
which
fair.
I'm
I'm gonna
super excited.
probably finish the crochet cardigan while Critical Role is going,
Yeah,
and hopefully bind off another like because I started binding off a sock, the red breasted nutch hatch socks that I was doing my second. I want to try to get those two both bound off for
yeah,
podcast content for Monday when we record.
yeah.
Um, and then I don't know, I'll be casting on and doing some fun stuff. So I got some cleaning and stuff to do tomorrow.
Yes, we're recording tomorrow. So it's all about hats tomorrow.
Excellent. Oh, Diana flies home on Saturday, so her Sunday is doing home stuff
Oh,
because she
yeah,
won't get home till like 2 a.m. So like Sunday's got to be groceries,
oh,
laundry,
yeah,
putting
yeah,
things away. So we're gonna
yeah.
record Monday. So our first regular Wednesday podcast goes up this coming
And
week.
then you'll be back on your schedule now that it's January and the holidays are over.
Yeah. Except we both decided on Sunday we're gonna walk around for like Sunday afternoon into Monday afternoon, super confused and swearing we've forgotten something because we always record Sunday afternoons. So the few times we can't, it just throws our whole
It
schedule. Like
just
we don't know
gets
what to do with
up.
ourselves.
I know, right?
It just blows my mind.
Oh, so Anne, you're not seeing the comments? Oh, that's a
Oh
yeah,
no,
that's
that's not good.
tech stuff is really crazy. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? So Sam, if your hat pattern is calling for 7mm needles, you're gonna need a super bulky yarn
Darn.
like
Yeah,
this.
like bulky.
So yeah, this is the Lion Brands Thick and Quick, the
I
woolies.
thought that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what you're going to want. So a worsted weight yarn's not going to work for that pattern then.
No,
So
that's too. The worsted is too
that's your
thin.
first step is kind of go either.
Unless you're holding it double to get to a bulky, because this
Yeah,
is 2 strands of worsted held to get to a bulky.
because I think this is my 7mm needle that I was using for something. Anyways, yeah. So Sam, you're going to want to figure out either what you've got, your pattern or your yarn, whatever, if you've got the yarn you want to use, you've got to pick a different pattern.
Yeah.
So, oh, Nancy's asked, can I ask where the pretty pattern for the cardigan that Jocelyn had on her phone? Was that the crocheted one?
The kimono one?
I think so, or the blue and white one, or the one that was the yellows. That was like the reverse of what your cocoon one was. I'm not sure.
Which pretty cardigan I showed to?
No, yeah, was it the blue and white one, or was it the yellow, pink, or not pink, the yellow,
Red and orange one.
red? Yeah.
Because there was the red, yellow, orange one, which is the holly cardigan. And then there's
Yes.
the black one I showed, which is the one we'll go pull the name for. The kimono style one. Which I will go get the name for. As I scroll right now. I have a lot of crochet garments saved because I really want to make some because they are gorgeous pieces of work. Gorgeous pieces of work.
Oh, Autumn's working on clue 1 of Cozy Up Mystery Cal. So far, it's looking a little on the small side for things I like to wear. Will blocking help it, Autumn?
Possibly.
We always hold so much faith in blocking, right? It'll block out.
Well, and it's always one of those ones. It's clue 1 and it's Cozy Up Knits. They've called for 2 main skeins plus a handful of minis. So you're looking at like almost a full 3 skeins by the time you're done. So like if you wear 2 or 3 skein shawls, you're fine because that's their happy zone. That's the size of shawls they make. You'll obviously get more stretch and drape once you block, if it's a yarn that does stretch and grow.
Yeah.
So like superwash merino, you'll get a lot of stretch out of.
You'll get a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So it comes down to what the type of yarn you've chosen.
Yeah, Nancy says yes, the holly one.
Oh, holly cardigan.
Yeah, the yellow and red one, she's saying. Oh, yes. Yeah, Lisa, I'm Wildflower Wool on Instagram. So yes, we'll have to connect there.
Yeah. No, it's just called holly cardigan. I always put the in front of things because it sounds better, but that's not how naming patterns works.
Yes, and that makes searching for them tricky.
It does, because sentence-wise, you say the as like a hanger for an official title, like Mr. or Mrs. The to identify project titles and stuff. Like that's how my brain works. I don't know if that's actually what you're supposed to do, but that's what I do. So I call it the Holly cardigan to indicate I'm not talking about a Holly cardigan. But yeah, it's just Holly cardigan. So HOLLY and then cardigan on Ravelry is where I initially found it. And it's by Brianne. Oh my word. Okay, LAROPOLI. However you wish to pronounce that. I am not going to butcher that poor lady's name. I'm just gonna go with Brianna, and I'm gonna last name starts with an L. Not a thing I can pronounce. And it is like, I'm sorry, it's $4 US, $3.99. I rounded up the penny.
Wow. I searched for it, I didn't find anything. That is so funny.
Or you can visit the website for free. But yeah, it's the Holly cardigan.
See if I spell it right.
By Brianna L. That's why I get Diana to pronounce things. I can't even speak English properly.
Oh my gosh. This is not even coming up. Anyways, I will look for it later. Okay, well, let's take one last look. It is already 20 after 9. It's 20 after 8 for you.
It is.
So we'll just take a peek here. Oh, Amber wants to know what the kimono one is called.
Oh, sure.
That was the blue and white one?
That's the black one.
The blue and white one?
Is it blue and white? It looks black to me.
I don't know.
It's crocheted lace. So what you're seeing as white is actually the lace pattern.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's a crocheted lace.
Ooh, okay, I'll have to look at it again then. Yeah, crocheted lace. So that sounds exactly what I need to jump right into.
I feel like that's a next year project, maybe. I don't think it's a this year project.
Or maybe it's a summertime project.
It's a summer night kimono.
Summer night kimono. Okay, summer night.
Yeah. By Isabella Ferona? I will spell this for you guys. It's Izabela. And her last name is Firlova, funny slash over the A. And it's called the Summer Night Kimono, capital S on summer. But yes, no, this is it. That's lace. That's crochet lace.
Oh my gosh. See, and I totally saw that as white. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And when you first held it up, I was just
it looks solid, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a crocheted lace. I'm gonna make
it was a
shockingly
color work.
In white. Wow. Shocking, I'm gonna make it in white.
Well, fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yes, Autumn. Oh my gosh, Autumn and Amber. You guys, I'm getting you guys mixed up. Autumn is saying, yeah, always superwash wool. Doesn't want to have to worry about accidental felting. Hey, Natalie, how are you?
I love all sorts. I love acrylic, cottons, silks, linens, hemps, wool, like straight up wool, like Lopi level wool. Like I love it all. I love it all.
I love it.
It all serves a purpose. It all serves a purpose.
It does. It depends what who you're making it for, what you're going to wear it. It's so many different things, right?
Yeah.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. This has been a great way to kick off the new year. And we did
6 days in, and I'll have 3 FOs by the end of the night. Woohoo!
Here, I thought I've got one, and I'm happy with that. My impeccable hat, which apparently I need to go wash and block and dry.
You don't need to block it. It's acrylic. Just go wash it.
I know. I don't know. I think that just goes together, wash and block, and I
Block,
meant
yeah.
wash and dry.
Well,
I'll
if I finish the cocoon cardigan tonight, I can throw both my cardigan, my vest, and with the other stuff I gotta wash tomorrow when I do laundry.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I'm picturing an Instagram post, me at the washing machine with my hat clicking and be like, see, Jocelyn, maybe I
it's
can
in the wash.
maybe I can make a reel. I'm like, see, look, hat, laundry, clothesline.
Because everybody needs to have that thing that they can just throw in the washing machine in the dryer and have
Yep.
it clean and ready to go.
Well, see, and I do, and I'm really curious to see how the difference that it feels once it's
softens up.
washed and dried. So,
Yeah,
all
like
right.
wearing my Saturday morning sweater, now that it's been washed and thrown through, it's another impeccable sweater I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like wearing cashmere against my skin. Like it's
Really
just,
nice.
it's, when I was miserable on my period this first half of this week and last week, that's all I lived in, was just that Saturday morning sweater, because it was soft and cozy. And it
Yeah.
was perfect. And that's exactly what it had been made for those days where I'm like, ugh, I feel like I'm the size of the Michelin Man. Therefore, I want the baggiest thing I've made in my closet on my person to physically manifest the size to which I feel right now. Thank you very much. This is because it's minus 35 and I open up only one vent, steam vent in this apartment at any point in time. So the office is a bit cool. But if I was to open the vent in here, I would be way too warm. So I only open up the living room vent.
All right. Well, we're just, yes. So So we can't change your name. I don't want you to change your name, Amber. It is just me. I get my A's mixed up. Amber and Autumn. I love both those names. Anyways. Link. Oh, I made a hat, but you can't post a picture yet. Oh, is it a gift, Natalie?
Possible.
Maybe. So, Sam, you have another hat pattern, and it's called the Brunswick beanie, and it doesn't say what needle size. Well, I don't, there must be somewhere on there it says a needle size. If it doesn't say a needle size, I would maybe carry on and find a different pattern or see what size yarn it's calling for.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's lots of good patterns out there, simple ones for you, Sam. Let's see. Yeah, so bed socks in February. That's what we decided. Okay, yeah. Need to write that down.
Good idea, because I'll forget.
Don't forget. Oh, what a German twist cast on tibia. Yeah, Sam, your long tail that you do, stick with that. That you'll be good with that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, it's a test knit now. That's why she can't post it. It's all secret knitting.
That's fair.
That's fun. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Well, I think we will. Yeah, we're closing in really close on 2 hours here, you guys.
I gotta get ready for Critical Role. It starts in like 30 minutes.
You gotta get
the first one of the new year. I gotta get going. I gotta get sorted. I gotta go to the bathroom. I've had 2 cups of tea.
I know. I've got to grab some supper yet. So, all right. So we will. Yeah, I'm just take a quick peek. We'll finish up in the comments and then we'll have it, and everybody can carry on with their night, which I'm assuming is going to mean more relaxing and knitting, right? I hope everybody's got lots of knitting done while we've been chatting away here. This has been a lot of fun. It's been so nice having all the comments and you guys hanging out with us. It's been great.
Super fun.
Oh, so Amber said, oh, her brother's name is Ashley. See, that would just kill me. Like I would be Amber Ashley. Like I would get like my tongue would be like twisted around all those words.
My dad makes it easy on himself. We're both daughter. He can just say daughter, and he knows he's got it covered, unless he's accidentally called his wife his daughter. And 3 of us sound the same, and Isabella, my niece, is decidedly falling into the same timbre voice cadence that my mother, my sister, and I all share, which means the 4 of us pretty much sound alike. So you have to listen to the words we choose to say, because that's how you tell the difference between us. Yeah.
Oh, Nikki's saying, so you know what, Nikki? Actually, Sam cables like you would not believe. So
she'd do great on a cable hat.
You could totally do the hat that I'm wearing. It's worsted weight, and I think I did a 4 mm for the ribbing and a 4.5 for the body of the hat. So you could totally do that. Lisa, it has been so much fun. Oh, you're casting on all the things. Absolutely. Totally cast on all of the things. The pattern code.
Nothing we talked about is in project bags on the floor right now that I'm going to go looking for needles for tomorrow. Not a thing we discussed today.
Oh, Nancy's going to go she's going to purchase both the patterns.
Oh, hey, cool.
Fantastic. Okay. Oh, Tanya just popped in. Hey, Louise, can't believe you got your chat. I know, Tanya, we're still chatting, but we're just wrapping up. So
we are.
It has been great. Yeah, so I think we're at the end of the comments. So we're just gonna call it good night. So we will be back here again. So you guys all know, right? You can catch us on Northern Knits Podcast, Fiber Friends, Wildflower Will's New Start Monday Knits.
And the internet at large.
Yeah. Social media everywhere. So we will be back here, on one channel or another, visiting with you guys, over the next few weeks. And stay tuned, because we will post sometimes about the sweater challenge starting in February, what dates we're going to go with that. And
yes, Jocelyn's going to go with, hey, Louise, when we wrap this up, don't hang up on me. We should probably make those decisions.
And we will decide what dates it is, and then we'll post it. So you guys, if you don't see our post, message one of us if you want to join in the 2-week challenge, and we'll get everything all set up for you guys. Okay, guys, we are going to head out. I'm going to stop the live stream. So thanks so much, everybody. It's been lovely.